Today we will be discussing how to wind the bobbin and how to thread the machine. Stay tuned. So the first thing you want to do is take notice that there are picture instructions on the top of the screen. In order to wind this bobbin, you'll need to take 4 steps. Numbers 1 through 4 are all circled. The numbers that are not circled correspond to how to thread the sewing machine itself. So let's get started winding the bobbin. In order to wind the bobbin, first thing you want to do is put your spool of thread onto the spool pin. Then look at the pictures to guide you on what to do next. The pictures that have circles around the numbers are the ones that you want to follow in order to wind the bobbin. The pictures without the circles around the numbers are the ones that you want to follow next when threading your machine. Once you've placed your thread on the spool pin, continue to the next step by placing the thread under this hook. Next, you will come in front of the machine, around the back of the machine, so that you have a crisscross, just like in the picture. Next, what you want to do is follow this step. Go in between the top and bottom of the bobbin and out through the top. Slide the bobbin down onto the bobbin winder and press it to the right. Make sure to hold the thread straight up in the air. Turn on your machine and press your pedal. Once the thread has gone from the top to the bottom at least once, you can go ahead and snip your thread. Make sure to snip it as close to the top of the bobbin as you can. Then continue to fill the rest of the bobbin. Make sure to go at a slow, even pace. The machine will stop on its own once the bobbin is full. When that happens, slide the bobbin to the left, take it off the bobbin winder, and cut anywhere. Next, you want to follow the instructions here on the plate. Make sure your bobbin thread is going counterclockwise when you drop it in. If your bobbin is coming this way, it's counterclockwise. However, if your bobbin is coming this way, it is going clockwise. Pay attention to the pictures here on the side to make sure that your bobbin is going in the right direction. If your bobbin is going clockwise, that's incorrect. If your bobbin is going counterclockwise, that's correct. Each machine is different, so make sure you reference your sewing machine manual to make sure that your bobbin is in the right direction. This is the incorrect way. It's going clockwise. If we flip it over, the thread is now going counterclockwise. Drop your bobbin in and pay attention to this diagram. What it's telling you is that your bobbin should be going counterclockwise, and you should take the tail and put it in between the slit. The slit is here. If you simply pull the thread towards you and swing it to the left, it will go in the proper space. Now you can return the bobbin cover. Now that the bobbin is fully wound, your next step is to thread the machine. If we go back to where we left off, all we have to do is unwind the thread from around the circle and come straight down. Take notice that the first half of part 1 to wind the bobbin is the same as the first step to part 1 of threading the machine. Next, we see number 2 is to come straight down. Number 3 is to come around and up. Number 4 says stay on the right and make sure to come around to the left. That will ensure that the thread goes through the hole inside of the take-up lever. 4 indicates you go all the way back down, and here we see number 5. For step number 5, you want to take your left hand and hold the thread out, giving it some tension. With your right hand, use your fingers to maneuver the thread around this hook and pull straight down. At this point, you may have to snip the end of your thread at an angle. That will help you thread it through the needle. At this point, you can lift the presser foot. Make sure you hold the needle thread up on a diagonal while simultaneously turning the hand wheel towards you. Make sure you keep some tension on the needle thread. I don't know if you noticed, but the bobbin thread came up, and that's what you want. Now you have 2 separate threads, and you can push them to the back, and you're ready to sew. Don't forget that you must always wind the bobbin before threading the sewing machine.